Well, I was wrong about Trump's tariff plan, y'all. And when I'm wrong about something, I'll admit it, all right? I was confused about that 10% tariff on Chinese goods, y'all. And I didn't realize it's 10% on top of the already 25% that's already there, you know. So if you add those two together and get somebody to help you do it, that's 35% on Chinese goods and 25% on Mexican and Canadian products there. So, but it got me to wondering there, Trump supporters. Well, hey, and I noticed this too. Y'all ain't calling each other patriots as much anymore. Are y'all finally figuring out that you're not patriots, that you've been traitors all along because you're in support of a fascist dictatorship? You're starting to figure it out. It's about time. About time. It took you long enough. So start addressing each other appropriately, traitors, to save yourself on some confusions, all right? So anyway, traders, I was wondering, what is this strategy with these tariffs? I was thinking, since you really voted for him because of your racism, your homophobia, and your misogynies and all that stuff, is the idea that to just go ahead and get prices raised way up so that you can be more pissed off at the prices than all the people that you hate that way, and fix your racism, stuff like that? Look, it ain't gonna work. I mean, it's a valiant effort, I guess, you know, but it's a dumb idea. It ain't gonna work like that. You're still gonna be hating on people. And see, the problem is you lack certain things like the ability of self-reflection or empathy. See, that empathy is what allows you to kind of remove yourself from a situation and put yourself in somebody else's shoes for a moment and see things from their perspective. You're incapable of doing that. I think it's because you lack a soul. I think y'all don't have souls, is what it is. You were just kind of born without one, or you're NPCs in this simulation that we're in, you know, non-player characters inside of a video game, and there's really nothing inside that brain bucket at all, except for just space. You know, you can't think for yourselves or nothing like that. So I think that could be it. You just lack a soul, is what it is. So spending your way out of racism, it ain't gonna work. Like I said, it's just a dumb idea. Maybe what you should go for is maybe a therapist, psychiatrist, maybe a lobotomy. That might help you a little bit and cut some of that racism out of your brain, you know, if they can find out where it's located, and just go ahead and cut it on out of there, you know, give that a shot. But see, because y'all are looking more and more like the 1930s people over there in Germany, and hey, I highly suggest that you get up on the YouTubes or something like that and look up some documentaries there on the rise of the mustache man, and you'll see all these similarities between them and you. You know, you will. It's shockingly identical, the way you think. And I know you're looking forward to all these mass roundups and everything of the brown people and all. And see, and what worries me is Donald Trump's wanting to do away with the Department of Education, you know? And you know who's going to suffer first when that happens? Disabled children are. They're going to be suffering first from that. And I was just wondering, are you also going to go along with the way the mustache man handled that too, and just use disabled and sick children as his guinea pigs first to get his plan in action before he started doing the master plan, you know, and take about 10,000 of them and do away with them first? Are you okay with that? Because that's the path y'all are all headed down right now, okay? And look, don't tell me you're not racist, okay? Because I look like y'all, and I sound like y'all. I was raised up around people like y'all, and I'm still around people like y'all from time to time, and they think I think like you do automatically, and I get to hear the conversations, okay? You ain't fooling nobody at all right? So you might as well get you a logo for that MAGA thing that y'all run around talking about, you know, Americans are gullible assholes. Get you a nice logo. You can just go already and use the one that's been prefabbed for you from 1930s Germany, because it would fit you perfectly, okay? Because I know that you ain't just happy with the rounding up of these illegals. You want to carry that on to people a little darker skin tone than that too, because like I say, I've heard the conversations you have, all right? And again, go watch a documentary so that you can see what you really are. Inmate Trump.